Hello, my name is Harmony Hardy, and today I will be talking about how to prevent unintentional injuries and deaths. What is an unintentional injury? It is an injury or poisoning that is not inflicted by deliberate means. So essentially, anytime someone is hurt by themselves or by another person when it is not done on purpose. Examples of this include falling off a ladder, slipping in a puddle, accidentally ingesting toxic chemicals, or even misfiring a gun. Common causes of unintentional injuries include poisoning, transit-related injuries such as crashes, sudden stops, or pedestrians being struck, falls, suffocation, fire-related injuries, and firearm-related injuries. The populations at highest risk for unintentional injuries or deaths are those aged 1 through 44, with special risk for children aged 1 to 4 years old and 15 to 19 years old, with males in those age ranges having an even greater risk. For children, unintentional injuries usually stem from recreational activities such as playing sports or motor vehicle accidents. Along with that, older adults aged 65 or older have a greater risk for unintentional injuries as well, usually in the form of falls or traffic-related incidents. There are also racial disparities in the arena of unintentional injuries, with white people having a higher risk for poisonings and black people having a higher risk for motor vehicle accidents, while Hispanic people have a lower risk. White women over the age of 55 also have a heightened risk in all areas of unintentional injury and mortality. While poisoning cases are very common, preventing poisoning is as easy as washing your hands often, especially when cooking with raw meat, poultry, fish, or eggs, and always using a thermometer when cooking those items as well, ensuring that they get to a safe temperature to consume. Correctly labeling and storing hazardous materials such as chemicals and medicine can help too. Even household chemicals such as window cleaners can be very toxic. When taking medicine or eating food, ensure that they are not expired or contaminated, and if they are, dispose of them properly. As a driver, you can help prevent traffic accidents by practicing defensive driving, obeying traffic laws, and never driving while distracted or under the influence. You can also keep your headlights on to maintain visibility and ensure other drivers know where you are. Keep a safe following distance so that you have room to brake, and don't drive when you are tired. Pull over somewhere safe to rest. You should also make sure that your car is properly maintained, checking your brakes, tires, and lights, and getting things fixed as soon as possible. If you see streets that are in disrepair, report them to the city call center by calling 311 so that they can be repaired. Falls can become a significant problem as adults age. To lower your risk of falling, you should maintain regular physical fitness to improve balance, strength, and flexibility, remove tripping hazards in the home and work, use assistive technology such as a cane or walker if needed, review medication that can cause dizziness or lightheadedness, wear shoes with good grip, hold onto handrails if they are available, especially when going down the stairs, and always take your time and pay attention to your surroundings. Those who are at high risk of falling should use fall alarms to alert caretakers or emergency services. Suffocation is a common issue in children under 4 years old and especially infants younger than 4 months old. The elderly and individuals with disabilities or health conditions that impair swallowing, coordination, and reflexes are also at risk. To prevent suffocation in children, always have an adult supervising them when they are eating, sleeping, or playing with small objects. Place babies on their backs with firm, flat mattresses without pillows, blankets, or stuffed animals, and make sure food is cut into small pieces to prevent choking. For adults, avoiding alcohol and drug use is important as they can impair breathing and coordination. Maintain a healthy weight as obesity can cause breathing issues, and if you have underlying medical conditions such as asthma or COPD, follow your treatment plan and make sure you and your loved ones are prepared in case of an emergency. To prevent fires, you should practice safe cooking habits such as never leaving the stove unattended, keeping towels and other flammable items away from the burners, and ensuring all smoke detectors in the home are functioning. You should also check electrical outlets and wires for damage before plugging things in, and keep electronics with heating elements like straighteners and clothing irons off of rugs or other flammable materials. If you have a fireplace in your home, have the chimney cleaned annually, always use a metal screen to catch sparks, and allow ashes or any other burnt materials to cool completely before throwing them away. While firearm-related accidents are relatively uncommon when it comes to unintentional injuries and deaths, it is still important to know how to prevent accidents from happening. Always keep firearms stored safely with the ammunition stored separately, and never allow anyone else to have access to them. When using a firearm, keep the muzzle pointed in a safe direction and never aim at another person or anything that is not your target. Keep the safety on when you are not actively using the firearm, but do not rely on it. Just like any other machine, parts can malfunction. Always wear ear and eye protection. Firearms are loud and can cause hearing damage, and debris from the shot can get into your eyes. Do not alter or modify your firearm, and have them serviced by a professional regularly. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned how you can prevent unintentional injuries.